Grease that in?
Yeah, make sure. Johnson Controls, yeah. Plug ad. All right, ready? My name is Lucas Kalin, Get Big in the 973. I'm here with Shawn from SuppTalk Radio. We've had a multitude of podcasts together, and it's absolutely amazing to finally meet him in person. Shawn, how are you doing?
Good, man. Let's be honest with the fans. This is take two.
Take two. We didn't have the mic plugged in. Let's be honest here. We are low on battery, but we're still going to go through this podcast and everything. So, Shawn, I just want to thank you so much for all that you've always done throwing on this podcast. But we all got to know, what are you expecting of viewers to get out of this podcast? Because it's obviously popular, growing, all sorts of fun stuff like that. What are your thoughts?
So first of all, I appreciate anybody and everybody that follows the brand. You know, I'm a small company, small fish in a big pond. I'm just out sharing information, just do what I do best. I love what I do it, and hopefully you guys do as well.
Seriously, I mean, you have a lot of big names on there, and then you have a lot of small name companies, which I think is great. I mean, you talk quite a bit about making sure that the small brands are known. What are your thoughts around that?
Well, I think the smaller brands sometimes get overlooked. There's the small mom and pop companies that need our support, that generally have really good ingredients, good products, good knowledge. So definitely support small business.
Yes, definitely. And so now I know you've been doing SuppTalk Radio for quite a while. How did this come about? How did you start deciding that this is what you wanted to do? You wanted to do a podcast, bring people on to talk, educate, and inform the consumers. What were your thoughts? So
basically a passion project of mine. You know, everybody uses supplements, but not a lot of people know about them, like really what the mechanics are, what they should feel, what they should do. So selfishly, I just started interviewing people to learn from myself. And if I could go ahead and educate one person, you know, my job is done. But it's grown over the years, and again, I love it.
Seriously, I absolutely love it as well. I love being a guest, so thank you for that. It's obviously a super fun time. So let's just talk about the future. Do you have any crazy plans for SuppTalk Radio?
So again, it's been a passion project of mine for many years, but I think this year I'm going to try to build an actual brand around it. You're going to be seeing some changes to the formats, bigger guests, bigger companies, and just overall better content.
I think it's great already, so I can only imagine how great it's going to become. Well, Shawn, thank you so much for taking the time for the interview, especially a second time. Maybe we'll throw some old clips of this in here, but Shawn, thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you. Keep doing what you do best.
Appreciate it. Let's go.